Sorry I'm late, but I'm here. Good morning, good morning. Ooh, it's the Last Minute Laura show. Good morning, hello. Hi everybody, I have no makeup on, my hair is not done, I'm not even technically dressed yet. So we're all gonna just get ready together this morning. Give me a second to put a shirt on and to get my coffee. Just ignore. At least I'm here, all right? Not hair done, not nails done, not everything did. Okay, I got a shirt. Which side's the front? Good. Shirt, check. Okay, now I'm going to get my coffee. I'll be right back. And a cup of water. But I'm here now, and all is well. We have a repairman coming today. Hold on. Where are you, deodorant? My deodorant is missing. How am I supposed to smell like flowers? Okay, do I have what I need? I think I need a snack. I'm feeling a little peckish, as it were. Turn the AC, make sure we got a good temperature going. We don't want too much humidity in here. Good morning, everyone. Hello, I'm here. Sorry I'm late, but I'm here now. Is this all I need? Do I need anything else? I'll fill up my watercolor water now while I'm standing. The stuff. Alrighty then. I know there's no room for me to move around in here, but it's only during the live streams. This table moves after the stream is over, so it's not actually this cramped in here for me when I'm actually sitting and working. Good morning, everyone. Welcome. I hope that you had a good couple of days. I hope you had a good Monday afternoon and a good Tuesday. Okay, let's pull the hair out of a bobby pin. Give her the Hollywood shake. We got new hair today. I bleached the shiza out of the roots and dyed the whole thing pink, and then I dyed the roots red. So you're not seeing things. The roots are red and then the hair is pink. I wanted to have some different colors happening, so I did like a hard, bright cherry red at the root, but I'm into it. I mean, obviously I'll like it better as it fades with every hair dye. That is how I feel, but so far so good. I feel like this split bang isn't working for me this morning. Maybe we need to just go for a full bang. Give it a little bit of a brush forward. Okay, now maybe I can take this and just put it like out of my way a bit. There's not much we can do. Today is a no makeup, no hairdo day because I'm going out later and I didn't want to put my makeup on now and have it be on me all day long for an event that I'm happening to be going to tonight. So instead I'd rather be makeup free on live and then put makeup on in the afternoon. So with peace and love, although you guys are important to me, you're not like put makeup on 2 times in the same day important, you know what I'm saying? With peace and love. Ugh. It's also going to be rainy, so I probably won't even bother doing my hair. I'll just wear a hat. Anywho, good morning. Nice to see you. Sorry that I look. hold on. There we go. Sorry that I look like... Honestly, it's not that much worse than normal, which kind of makes me feel bad because I haven't even moisturized this morning. Maybe we should do that at least. A little moisturization. Ugh. But I did drink a whole glass of water, which is great. And I moisturized last night before I went to sleep. So it's as good as it's gonna get, all right? I'm going to see a sport game tonight. As a huge sports fan, as all of you know about me, I'm looking forward to counting all of the points and having the competition lose at their game of sport ball. But that's not until later. Also, I picked you a bouquet. It includes our first zinnias and our first California poppy. She's cute. She's a cute one. Let me show you up close what we're working with here. We have double feverfew. So pretty. The zinnia, the marigold. Then we have single feverfew. At the bottom we have sweet alyssum. There's a single celosia in there. Yellow yarrow, yellow poppy, little peony leaf, some hosta leaves. I didn't actually arrange it. I just picked the flowers and shoved them in the vase, so we could actually arrange it today. Maybe I'll bring this to my friend for fun. I'm taking a train to go visit her. Well, not to visit her. Well, yes, to visit her. I'm taking a train into the city to go see the game. And I could bring her a bouquet. That would be lovely, don't you think? I think she would like that. Too bad I don't have any pink flowers yet, but you know, you can only do what you can do. That friend that I'm going to visit this afternoon is a saint. She's the one who watched Peekaboo for 3 months when we were moving and had a whole transition thing. She watched Peekaboo. She kept her for 3 months. And we're going away again soon for a wedding in a couple weeks. And we've been trying to figure out what to do with Toby because there are certain hotels that allow dogs to come, and that's great, but Toby does bark when we're not paying attention, or not paying attention. When we leave, he barks. So I worry that would be a problem. Anyway, I talked to my friend, and she's looking to get a dog this summer or next year. Sorry, my lips are chapped. Anyway, she's looking to get a dog next year or this year, and I asked her if she would watch Toby while we're at the wedding. And I actually sent her a voice note because I didn't want her to feel any kind of way. So I was like, hi, I have a big favor to ask of you. It's okay for you to say no to this favor. I won't feel any kind of way if you say no to this favor because it's a big ask. But I want to ask you because I want to ask you. But I don't want you to feel obligated to say yes. So we're going to a wedding and we need coverage for Toby. We need to find somebody to watch him for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, half days on Friday and Sunday, but full day on Saturday. And I want to ask you. And I said, again, in this voice note, which was like 3 minutes long, in the voice note, I was like, again, I'm asking you because I love you and I trust you with my dog, but I'm not asking you because I need you to do it. Like, just if you can and if you want to, yes. If you can't and you don't want to, I don't care. And she replied right away, like, yes, that'll be great practice. And I was like, oh God, I'm always overthinking my friends. Of course she said yes. But I also knew she would say yes, which is why I wanted to ask her with all of the caveats, because I don't want her to feel obligated. You know what I mean? But now I don't have to worry about that because she said yes. So now we have a hotel. We have coverage for all of the animals. The birds are going to a bird sitter. The cat will stay home, but she has an automatic feeder and my sister will check on her. The dog will now go to my friend's house. So all of the animals are now covered, and Alex and I have our hotel done. He booked it last night because he didn't want to not have a hotel room, but I'm of the mind that the hotel rooms are going to go down in price closer to the wedding, because the wedding is in a nowhere town and there's no reason for the price to go up. So I made him get the free cancellation so that when I find a better deal at the same hotel for the same room, he has to cancel it. And he said, okay. And if I don't find a better deal, then we already have a hotel room. And I said, perfect. And he said, it just takes 5 to 7 business days for the refund to come in. And I said, is that a problem? Like, will that make you not want to have to refund it? And he said, no. And I said, okay, then good. Go ahead. Book it. I don't care. My plan, I have a big plan. Do you want to hear it? We'll see if it makes sense, or if it works, rather. Go to the library. Check on the library computers how much it costs to go to that hotel. Use that price in my head. And then if that price is not lower than the price that Alex found, then I'm going to call the hotel and see if booking by calling is going to give me a lower price. I got big brain ideas. My microphone just glitched. Hold on, I'm going to touch it so it might die for a sec. All right, let's hope that works for us. Okay. Okay. Also, what else is happening? Oh, did I tell you I got sprayed by a skunk? A baby skunk? I was trying to scare a baby skunk away and I got sprayed. So, like, barely. I'm pretty sure it just sprayed the air near us, but I still jumped in the shower and washed my body. And unfortunately, our windows were all open because it was a beautiful day, or beautiful evening. And the first thing we did was change our clothes, not close the windows. So the whole house for hours smelled like a skunk because a baby skunk had farted in our direction in the backyard. So I lit one of my sage bundles and I saged the whole house, mostly so that it would smell like smoke instead of smelling like skunk. And then after it all evaporated, the whole house smelled like weed. So here is something I do not recommend. If a skunk sprays and the smell is in your house, don't try to cover it up with the smell of smoke, of any kind of smoke, because even though skunk does not smell like cannabis, if you mix diluted skunk with smoke smell, it's very cannabinoid. It's very cannabally. There's a lot of cannabis energy in the smell of skunk plus smoke. So I burned sage, pushed the smoke all through my house, went all over my door frames, all over my windows. I did all of my shelves. I decided to just make it a whole, a whole woo-woo crunchy moment for myself. And I just cleansed my home. It's not white sage. Relax. It's sage I grew in my backyard and bundled myself and dried out 2 years ago, and I burn it occasionally. It's not that big of a deal. It's like because I like to do it. Anyway, I went all spooky with it and did all of the door frames, all of the windows and whatnot. But yeah, so we had a baby skunk in the yard and went, oh my gosh, so cute, by the way. The size of a kitten, like you know when you see when you pick up your kitten, when you buy or adopt a kitten, you know the size and how their fluff is like sticking straight out in all directions. That's what a baby skunk looks like. It's very cute. All of their hairs seem to stick straight up. So they're just like a little puff. They're like a soot sprite with a little white head. They're very, very cute. And they're so tough and tenacious, and they come at you. Baby skunks. First of all, Alex was trying to ask me, like, do they have long claws? Do they have teeth? And I was like, yeah, but like in the same way a kitten does. Like, this animal, the only protection it has for itself is the fact that it can spray from the time it's born. Because otherwise, this critter would be eaten by everything. They're completely useless. They're not very fast. They're so cute. They're not very dangerous. They eat bugs, like slugs and snails and puppy dogs' tails. They eat all kinds of like grub things. Skunks are not, they're not like attacking alive things typically. So they're like not dangerous. The only reason that we don't want to handle skunks is that they carry disease, mainly rabies. So they are carriers for rabies, which is not good. We don't want to interact with skunks for that reason, but it was a baby. And then yesterday I was outside with Toby and I started to hear which is the sound of an angry skunk. Basically, they stomp their feet and they huff and puff, kind of like how a hedgehog does. Imagine a very tiny badger. That's what you're dealing with. So I hear that sound, so I scooped Toby up before I even saw the skunk, because I heard, like, and it's just the sound. As soon as I heard it, I was like, the baby skunk is right near us, and it sees me, and I don't see it, and it's warning me, but I don't see it. So I scooped Toby up, and I went, excuse me, just in a polite, loud voice, because I didn't know where it was. And then finally, I caught it out of the corner of my eye. Guess what? Mom and three baby skunks in my backyard, right by my air conditioner. I squealed because first I thought, look, a baby skunk. Then I said, 2 baby skunks. Then I said, oh no, an adult skunk. And then I saw the 3rd baby skunk. So now we've got an adult skunk, which makes it way more dangerous, because anytime you've got baby animals with an adult animal, the amount of in danger you are at least doubles. At least. So, I scooped up Toby, excuse me, and, like, scooted, like, my foot was maybe 6 inches from the nose of the mom as I, like, tiptoed by them to get up the stairs to get into the house. And so I threw Toby in the house. He's barking. I'm telling him, stop barking, Toby. It's an emergency. I have to deal with this. And then I go inside, grab my phone. By the time I finished grabbing my phone was, in the kitchen, which is off the back door. I literally ran up the stairs, put Toby down, grabbed my phone, turned around and closed the door. And in that time, they had scuttled from our, like, air conditioning zone to our garage. And they were all entering the front door of our garage, which is, like, the human door, not the lift-up garage door. So they were happily, all 4 of them, trotting into our garage. And then the one tenacious baby was staying out and just wandering around the yard. He was eating bugs. He was, like, putting his head in my pots and, like, digging a little bit. And then he would find a worm, get very excited, and eat it up. So cute, but also such a little shit. Like, every time he would see me or hear me, I don't think they can see very well because they got way too close to me way too many times without noticing. And it's not like, oh, they know you're there, they're just ignoring you. No, I'm talking like they're crawling around all thinking they're being sneaky, and then if I make a noise, they go like, like, I didn't realize you were still there. They're like dinosaurs. Like, if you're not moving, you're invisible, basically. So anyway, so cute, fumbling around the backyard. I got some video clips, so I'm gonna put them into Discord so that you can see how cute these babies were. Because holy moly, they were so cute. The only downside is those dang rabies. What are they doing giving rabies to the skunks? Rabies are so friggin' cute. I'm not rabies. Rabies are not cute at all. Skunks are cute. Rabies, bad. Skunks, adorable. Okay, let me see. We've got 1. Can you get in? Are you long enough? Oh, it will. Good. Okay. Hold on. Let me see if I can get another little one. That's a good one. And that's a good one. And that's a good one. Okay. Let me just go on to Discord here. I just about choked on my spit. Totally normal adult thing to do. Everybody chokes on their spit, guys. I am in a good mood today. Oh, I also have some really good news. I felt a panic attack coming on, asked Alex for a full body bear hug, and he stopped a panic attack from actually happening. Like, it was in progress. Panic attack in progress. And he, I guess, squeezed me hard enough that my brain was able to calm down. I can't talk about it. I just realized just talking about it, and I started feeling anxiety. I'm having a good day. We're not going to even talk about it. Never mind, it's over, sorry. Okay, ready? Hold on, let me get this full screen it. Oh, there we go, ready? Did you see him? Hold on, right there. See him? Oh, he's so tough. I don't know if you can see him the way I'm seeing him. Oh, you definitely cannot. Not when I'm playing it like that. Okay, here, how about this one? Look at him. See how tough he's being? See how he jumps backwards? That's for safety reasons. He's very cute though. Can't tell me he's not very cute. Okay, do we have all three now? 1, 2. Okay, how about this one? What are you doing? Where'd you go? I was looking for others because I couldn't find him anymore. But isn't he cute? Sorry, I didn't get really good photos, I don't think. Did I even take any photos? Nope, they're all just shitty video clips. Apologies. Okay, and now let me go into the plants Discord real quick and add you a couple of pictures of my plants. Because we have some really nice plant photos. Also, I am pretty much ready to eradicate squirrels from Earth. I think squirrels are, their time is over. That's what I think. Hold on, you're there, and you guys are already there, so that's here. Sorry, I'm just getting all the pictures for you of the garden. I want you to see how lovely it looks. We almost have sweet peas. Not quite, but almost. Okay, there we go. They are adorable. Candace, that's a fact. They're the cutest. It's just too bad that they gotta be freaking rabies carriers. That seems so, like, couldn't you not instead so that we can pet you? I want pet skunks. Okay, here we go. Let's get into the garden. Well, first, here's dinner last night. We had chorizo sausages with mayo, ketchup, and mustard, along with asparagus and corn. I did already eat my asparagus, and Alex had already eaten most of his asparagus. But it was delicious, and I just wanted you to see. Also, look at Alex with his summer Corona. Peep the fact that no Corona on my side, because Corona tastes like urine. This was what I woke up to this morning. For no reason, the friggin' squirrels, they're trying to kill me. I believe they're trying to kill me. Because this right here was where a dahlia was planted. Do you see how it's labeled mystery? They already dug up this spot. They already dug up the dahlia and killed it. I've already removed the dahlia. This morning, they dug the hole that I filled that had a dahlia that no longer has a dahlia. They dug the hole back up, knocked over another one of my snapdragons, and damaged another one of my snapdragons. So I just think that these squirrels have no respect. Look at this. It was perfect, and now look at it. Anyway, I fixed it, and it's fine now, so I just wanted to show you how annoyed squirrels make me, because they make me so annoyed. Snapdragon, almost ready. Almost ready to bloom. We're about to have snapdragons. I'm so sorry. I apologize on behalf of all accents. Okay, here's the snapdragon up close. Look at her. Ain't she lovely? We got flowers on the way, folks. This one, I did a whole Instagram post about this and no one cared, which is fine. I don't need you to care. I just need you to know that I care. This is a hummingbird salvia, and it literally looks like a hummingbird taking off from a branch. It even has a beak like a hummingbird. It literally looks like a hummingbird. It's so cool. And who pollinates it? Hummingbirds. This is a hideous, hideous, hideous thing that made its way into my garden through no fault of my own, because I definitely did not plant orange marigolds by choice. Gifted to me by someone, or came up on its own. I have nothing to do with this. I would never have planted an orange marigold. Disgusting. Not much to be done about it, though, because I can't murder it now. Okay, number 2. Let's jump into photo set number 2. And that is the Shade Garden. It's so pretty. You see all the different colors of hosta? There are not enough people in here hyping how cool this garden is, for my personal opinion. Because it's so pretty back here, and you guys just are missing out. Look at this malva. So this is a malva zebrina. This is something my grandpa used to grow when I was growing up. Love those hummingbird flowers. Nature is very creative. For real, but how does the flower know? Who told the flower what hummingbirds look like? And then people are like, or science is like, oh, it's just that the ones that the hummingbirds chose were the ones that got replicated again. And the hummingbirds... Why do you need keys? Why? Oh, good luck. Oh, I thought you meant with your meeting. You meant with the skunks. Good luck with the skunks. So pretty. Isn't it so pretty? It comes in multiple colors. The variety that I have is 3 or 4 colors. I so far have 2 of them of the available colors. Love that veining in those flowers. Me too. Interestingly, when my grandpa grew this when I was growing up, all the flowers were the same size, about this size. But as these plants are getting bigger, the flowers are also getting bigger, which is so interesting. You can even tell right here, look, it's not perspective. That flower is smaller, this flower is bigger, and that flower is biggest. It's maybe a little bit of perspective also, but the flowers are growing with each as the plant does, which is interesting. Isn't that pretty how they start though? Like a little rose. And another marigold that is so damaged from thrips and thrips and spider mites that I don't understand how the plant is making so many flowers, but we're just gonna go with it. This is a celosia that's blooming in my backyard right now, and I just noticed it has an orange like root. So it's a pink flower, like a coral pink, but like, what? Look, she's like orange along the inside. So I'm excited to see what that ends up looking like. It better not actually look orange, because you know how I feel about orange, but you know. This, by the way, is all feverfew. That right there is single feverfew. That's why it looks like a single daisy. Very cute. Also, Calendula Indian Prince about to open up. That's going to open today. And we love her for that, don't we, folks? More pictures of the same celosia, in case you were interested. This is feverfew again, which got me looking behind the feverfew. So here's the feverfew, but look behind it. What do you see? Oh, what you see is thriving poison ivy. All this, super healthy, super happy poison ivy. This poison ivy has never been told no. At least not effectively. These straw flowers look amazing. I took a picture of them just because they're so beautiful and leafy right now. I just want to eat them. Doesn't that look like a lettuce? Feels like romaine to me. Just want to chomp on that romaine straw flower. I bet it's edible. I'm not going to eat it though. These are the yellow yarrow that I used from today's bouquet. I picked all of the remaining blooming flowers. There's still 2 flower stems that are going to open. This yarrow is not going to do very much this year, so I'm not really expecting much of it. It's fine. Next year is going to be a better year for it because it's its first year as a baby perennial. This is very exciting for those of you that are as excited as I am. Is that some geranium amongst the ivy? Let's see. I doubt it. Oh, you mean this here? I know. I thought so too. Not this plant, but I've seen this plant growing in my plant pots. No, this is actually a weed, and it's a it's got a milk latex blood in it that burns you. So that's why I haven't pulled it out. Also, it has cute little yellow flowers and pollinators like it, but I don't touch this one. I've done it before. If it bleeds on you, it burns and you don't notice for like a couple hours. So that's not ideal. Anyway, so no, that's not a geranium, but good like eye. It does have similar lobed leaves to a geranium. This one is really exciting. This is going to be an Apricota Cosmo, and it's going to be an Apricota Cosmo like tomorrow. Look at, it's already pink. You can already see. This is my most anticipated flower of the season. I had poor luck with them last year. Like, I had 1 or 2 plants survive to adulthood, and those plants were still kind of wimpy and puny. So I got some flowers, but not enough to collect enough seed. So this year it was very stressful, and I ended up having to get additional plants from a friend. I got 2 or 3. I think 3 Apricota Cosmos from that friend, and plus 1 of mine. So there are 4 currently growing in my garden. I know where 2 of them are. I don't know where the other 2 are, but they are doing really well, these 2 Apricota Cosmos, and if anything in their pot tries to outcompete them, I will pull it out, because it's not getting to do that in my yard. All right, moving right along, we've got the Celosia coxcomb, which I explained to Alex yesterday, and he had an aha moment where he was like a rooster's comb. I was like, exactly, literally coxcomb. It looks like the top of a chicken. But why? But why? Look at, there's spiky bits coming down out of the flower. Spiky bits all over the side. Fluffy bits on the top. What? What's this for? What is this about? This is the poppy I picked for you. It will literally only last a couple of hours now that I've picked it, but worth it because it's so cute and pretty. Don't love that it's yellow, I will say. When I plant a poppy mix and yellow happens, I'm like, yellow and orange. It's like, couldn't you do better? I only want pink. Don't you understand? But they don't. They don't understand. They think everyone wants rainbows. No. I don't want yellow and I don't want orange. I want pink and pink and pink. I don't know, again, why this is turning green. It should be dark purple. All of its siblings that are the same plant are dark purple. This, I'm pretty sure, is an Aurora zinnia, because I think the golden zinnias that I'm growing don't have a pink center. I think they have a yellow center. So since this has a pink center, I believe it's an Aurora zinnia, which looks like these. And you can see this one already has a pink center. But that's pink petals. Let's see. They are Johnny's. I asked her. Aurora and agave. No, that's not what I want. I'm trying to see like a yellow, how it might look when they're opening. Anyway, pretty sure that one that's opening is an Aurora, because I'm growing yellow zinnias, but the yellow zinnias have a yellow center, I think. So we'll see. But it's cute for now. All right, and then also some really good news. I have a poppy that's just about to open. If you could load real quick, that'd be super. There it is. Okay, so this is the flower head of a poppy. It's been raining all night, so there's rain on everything. But this is the flower head of what I believe to be a Shirley poppy, because it does not look the same as my opium poppies. Also, this got knocked over today, but I fixed it, so it should be okay, but it may fall over again. This was knocked over by a squirrel. This is my very important to me for who knows what reason, pet onion. It's like almost 4 feet tall now. It's beautiful. I keep trying to get better perspective shots of it, and there's no way to show you how much I love this plant. It's so cool. The Naughty Marietta marigolds so far are my favorite marigolds that I'm seeing bloom this summer. So far. I mean, we've only had a couple Jolly Jester blooms, but look how cute these look. And I love how they look when they're not even open yet. Like, look at that little center one. You can still see the dark centers. I love that. I just love that. This is a polar bear zinnia. It's gonna have a green center, but it's not green. It's like before Queenie Lime. Also, this will be a shady garden once the bigger plants get big. Right now, this is basically full sun, but once the bigger plants get big, this will be like partial shade is what I would call this. So in this partial shade section, I have Oxalis triangularis coming up. I do have a tiny hollyhock there. I've got Calendula flashback, and then in this section, this is all Oxalis. It's 2 pots that I buried inside of a garden bed, and it created this nice overfilled pot. It looks like the pots are kind of pouring out. And there's pansies and sweet alyssum, and it just looks great. This is a zinnia I picked for you this morning. Small but beautiful. Also, see this again? See how it's all dark purple, no green on this one? Don't know why. Don't know why. Also, this section is my sweet peas and other stuff, obviously. Like, for example, there's a poppy down here. There's some cosmos. There's a coleus in the back. There's some straw flowers in there. There's lots of stuff happening in this space. As you can see, it's a little bit crowded. I'm aware. Like, that's a sunflower. I don't know. It should be bigger than that by now, but I don't like sunflowers. So when I say I don't like it, I mean I don't like it in the space that I have right now. Obviously, sunflowers are amazing, but they take up a lot of room and they shade out other plants, so they're not worth it for me. But I do have one growing. And these poppies look phenomenal. The straw flowers look phenomenal. I think there's 3 straw flowers in here and 2 zinnias. 3 straw flowers, 2 marigolds, 2 cosmos, a handful of poppies, and a million sweet peas. The sweet peas are finally starting to climb now, which is great. We've actually got some future flower heads almost. You can see that right at the top there. It's like pointing downward. Don't worry, I got closer photos. See this area? This is the flower. The stems, when they tilt down, that's when it's going to be a flower. And we've got flowers on the way, which is exciting. Sweet peas is something I really look forward to, and it's a short season because as soon as it gets really hot, they kind of give up. Oh, this is something I wanted to know if we could figure out what it is. I thought it was something I planted, but I don't recognize it. So now I think it's a weed, but I wanted to look up what weed. So I'm going to look on Google Lens. And you guys could just sit here while I look. Oh, okay. Wow, my eyes are... I think it might be time. It might be time to start thinking about getting glasses. Campanula glom, clustered bellflower, herbaceous perennial known for its tight clusters of blooms. Features vibrant, bright buds. Do you think that's really that? I don't know. That doesn't look like that to me. Do you think that's a bee balm of some kind? Maybe that's bee balm, the regular variety. Is that possible? Wild basil. It did smell herbaceous. Bee balm, you say? I don't know. The leaves don't look quite right. Okay, what else could you be? Let's zoom us down a bit, down into here. And down like this. What do we got? Spotted bee balm. I've been pulling it out. I feel bad. Showy pale pink flowers. I don't know about showy, but I do appreciate it. Yeah, I guess it does look like that. A little bee balm baby. Baby bee balm. All right, well, lesser hemp nettle. Okay. I don't know, man. Like, it looks kind of like bee balm, but like not a lot. Okay, let's see what other kinds of things we can do here. Hold on. Google Lens is not very smart. It says it thinks it's a zinnia. I just searched it again. Sweet William. Okay. Let's see what that looks like. It doesn't look like Sweet William to me, so thanks for that, but I disagree. Well, maybe. Hold on. Sweet. I don't know, not with that second layer above it. Sweet William ends with the flowers, whereas this looks like it's going to keep going. Okay, so let's see. Search the image again. Cool, it's going to be great. It's all coming together, folks. Where did I put it? Where did it go? I was just looking at the photo. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, now it says Colombian waxweed, so that's not it either. So now let's do this with bee balm. Opposite leaves. Yeah. Good. Square stems. I didn't check for a square stem. Serrated margins. Lance-shaped leaves have fine-toothed serrations. Yes. Flower structure, developing flower head. Yeah. Varieties. Scarlet bee balm. There's an ant on my desk. The flowers had ants on them. Now there's a dead ant on my desk. Okay, now let's see. Show me the bee balm. Oh, bee balm seedling. That would be a good idea, wouldn't it? We'll do this and then this with bee balm seedling. What does a bee balm seedling look like? Willest thou show? Yeah, baby. This is bee balm. I think. There's a chance this is bee balm and I've been pulling it out of my garden. But I'm gonna leave this one and let it keep trying. It doesn't look like bee balm either though, bro. It doesn't. I don't think it does. Sorry, I just have to keep looking because I feel crazy. I did throw bee balm seeds, didn't I? And the color is right. What about this? How do you look? Man, we'll see. We're gonna have to wait and see, okay? I don't know. This may be bee balm, but it also may just be a weed. Also, my amaranth coral fountain, first flower is starting to grow. She's little, but she'll grow. First pink zinnia. This is my ballerina zinnia. It's just a baby right now, but she'll grow. Also, I have to pee. You didn't ask, but I'm here to tell you. This is another picture up close of that beautiful baby ballerina pink zinnia. This is sorry, I just noticed a slug in the photo. This is a basil, a globe basil variety, bush basil. This is a purple heliotrope, or it will be. That is a flashback calendula. And pansies that are being nibbled on by slugs in the night. jerks. Don't even care. Here's one angle of the yard. Looking good. Choke cherry, looking good. And picture of the backyard. We're coming along, folks. We're coming along. It's about to get gorgeous and real in here. Okay, I have to pee because due to 2 cups of coffee and 2 cups of water. I'll be right back. Oh, I also have to stretch. Go get yourself a cup of coffee or take a quick walk. I'll be back in 2 to 3 minutes. Honey, I'm home. Welcome back. All right, hold on a quick sec. Got a text. Gotta read it. Okay. Gorgeous. Okay, so here's the next thing we're going to be working on. I want to paint something to fill out for our summer bucket list. We've been making a summer bucket list. We have, 11 days to finish it before it's technically summer. So we need to paint in order to have something for us to fill out. And I want to paint something that you can fill out. So I'm going to paint it without filling it out. And then I'll upload it into the Discord so you can print it out on your printer or at the library or something. And then we can all fill them out together. I thought that would be a fun little summer activity for us because we are so cool, cute, calm, and collected. And I hope you're all having a good morning so far. Hello, Twitch. Nice to see you. Hey, we made it to 30 followers on Twitch. That's awesome. We are now at 101,000 rather on YouTube. And where are we at on Facebook? I have no idea. I don't even know where to check on Facebook, but Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, welcome to all of you. Thank you for being here today. And thank you for following me on Twitch. Starting right from scratch at Twitch. 30 followers. But you know what? You gotta start somewhere. Twitch was not my main place. Okay, so I've got my coffee, I've got my water, I've got my watercolor water. I need watercolor paper, and I need a plan. That's where I need your help. Oops, because we need to figure out how we're gonna organize the bucket list. Where did I put my large paper? Here. In with the paint stuff, of course. So, what I mean by that is, okay, cool, phone making noise. What I mean by that is we need a spot for what the summer goal is or what the bucket list item is. And I kind of want to do, I want to have room to actually put like completed, or like the date it was completed. I have this beautiful watercolor paper from my friend. So I figured I would do it on this, because then we could do watercolors. Everyone loves watercolors. At least I love watercolors. And I had one idea, and that's the only idea I've had. So I would love, I would love your help and your feedback. I painted a hosta leaf from outside. Here's what it looks like to me up close. Hosta leaf. Hasta la vista. Anyway, the one idea I had is a bucket pouring rocks out, and each of the rocks is an idea for the summer bucket list, but I don't like that idea anymore because I don't think I want it to be like that on the nose, like bucket list bucket, you know? So I don't know how I want to organize it, but I think what I want to do, one of the things I want to do, is use my medical tape that I have to block out the spots that we don't want paint on, because we can peel them off after. And I think we should be safe doing that. I know I've ripped the paint before, or I've ripped the tape. The tape has ripped the paper before. Wow, words are hard. But I feel like it could be okay. We can also write on top of watercolor, right? Like, that's not impossible to do. You know? Are you going to knit at a Jays game? I'm gonna knit at a Jays game, Melanie. Indeed. Big flower, each petal an idea, planted in a bucket. Okay. Again, we don't have to have it be that on the nose. It could just be painting a picture around the summer bucket list. So something I was thinking, Candace, what do you think, is a border of flowers. Everyone loves flowers. I mean, I know I do. That's another option. Yes, Melanie, I'm going to a Jays game like a boss. A Blue Jays game. There's Blue Jays playing this evening in Toronto, and I'm going with my friend to the Blue Jays game, and we're going to go to a Stitch and Bitch. I love that. I'm at work, but I'm just checking in. Go Jays, go! Yes, go Jays, go! Should I know anything about baseball to go? I know that you want to hit the ball. I'm not really concerned. I'm not going to lie. I probably won't be going to another game this season. Unless there's like cheap games. And knit, Laura, knit. Exactly, but what am I going to knit? I was going to bring my crochet, but it's like, it's a Stitch and Bitch. You want me to bring crochet to a Stitch and Bitch? Might be embarrassing. It won't be. I'll probably bring crochet. I don't have anything knitted right now. I don't have anything to knit. I'm knitless. Although I can get quite a good amount of work done during the day, so I could catch myself up on something. I should just take one of the sweaters that I knitted that's already done and just frog 10 rows and then put my needles back in and be like, oh, I'm just about done. No, that's not what I would do. I'm not like that. I'm not like other girls. Okay, summer bucket list. Well, what's on my summer bucket list? Because that can help us. You know what I mean? Well, we know it needs a border, right? That's pretty certain. It's gonna need a border because if you guys are gonna want your own copy to print, then it will need to be able to be printed with a bleeding edge line. Don't work too hard, Melanie. Please and thank you. That's not a request. That's an instruction. Whatever you do today, do not work hard. That goes for all of you. It's Wednesday. Wednesday is not a day for working hard. If there was a day for working hard, it's Tuesdays and Thursdays. Every other day, you're like trying to survive, you know? Mondays, you're trying to survive. Fridays, trying to survive. And Wednesdays, trying to survive. You're just trying to get through the week. Okay, there we go. I've got my top down and the system up. How can this occur? How is this possible to transpire in such a way? I was just literally using it. How can it disappear? It's tape. This is like the least useful color of tape? It's translucent brown, so you cannot see the edge. There it is. Is that it? That's not even it. That's not the edge. Oh, where found it? Don't worry, everyone. Don't worry. Don't fret. No one panic. Okay. Summer bucket list. What are we going to paint? On the summer bucket list. What'll we put there? What'll we do? Okay, I'm guessing it would make sense for you guys to kind of at least sort of see what I'm working on. That would make sense to me also. You know what I think might even make even more most sense? There. Okay, good. All is well. And we'll pull you off. And you. And then we can just pull you over this way so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. Or at least you can see some of what I'm doing. Don't worry, I'll move the mic in a sec. Once I stick this back on. Beautiful. Oops. Oh, I also painted some more ladybugs. Ladybugs, ladybugs. I painted all these ladybugs. And now, for my next trick, the summer bucket list. Okay, I'm gonna do all 4 sides taped down so that we don't get any curling happening. And I'm giving them about a 1 or 2 millimeter, oops, a 1 or 2 millimeter border. And that's like where the tape actually touches the paper. Oops. Oh, shiitake mushrooms, come on now. Ripped the paper. It's fine. We're gonna make it. It's all gonna be okay. I'm gonna just give her the old flip, and no one's the wiser. Let's try not to rip it this time. Part 1. There we go, and 1 for the top. There, that's gonna keep our paper from curling when we get it wet with the watercolors, which is the next step. I have my watercolors right here. I got my water right here. Got paper towel. Definitely don't need this much, but that's all right. And I've got my watercolors. So first, let's maybe do, should we do a little pencil drawing first? You know me, I love just going in and doing whatever feels right, but I do also want to have something. What do I want to have? Do I want to have a section with nothing written in it for summer? Or do I want to have like a ribbon? Do I want to paint a ribbon? Or a flag or a banner? Hope there's no fish in that fish bowl. Absolutely not. This is not a fish bowl, it's a vase. Each one of these little ruffles perfectly keeps a stem spread out, so you have a perfect bouquet. I love it. All right, and then we've got all this lovely paper. What are we gonna do with it? Okay, let's imagine we could do summer bucket list in like a blurb. And what color blurb would we want it in? Probably yellow. If I was looking at summer, I'd probably want a yellow blurb. And that's just good marketing. Okay, and how big of a blurb? Summer. Do we want it square or do we want it to be like just a scribble? Or do we want like an actual speech bubble? Summer bucket list. Or do we want it like summer bucket list? Summer bucket list, yeah, okay. I think I have an idea. Let's get nice and watery. Get rid of any extra water, and then we want summer bucket list. Sorry, I'm trying to imagine how I want it. Flowy. Summer bucket list. Flowy like a ribbon. Okay. See, it's all I need. Let me just think for a sec. Actually, I just had a thought that you made me think of, Candace. You have to see this flower in my backyard right now. I forgot to upload the photo of it. It's so exciting. I have a petunia. At first I hated it. What about one item for each letter of the summer bucket list? What about one item for each letter of summer bucket list? That's a lot. That's a lot to paint. Hold on. Let me just go into Discord for a sec. I have something to show you because you need to see it. It's so important. And when you see it, you're going to be like, wow, that's so important. Or you're going to be like, Laura, no one cares. No one asked you. And I'll be like, but I care. And you'll be like, why are you still singing everything you say? All right, Discord. In the Discord. Okay. Okay, now I can just go in there. Please hold, everyone. I've got a really interesting flower, and Candace made me think about it. It's a flower that looks like it has bows on the actual flower, which I think is so weird and interesting. Look at this. These petunias, which I hated when I first saw them, because I was like, ew, why are they splotchy? But look, they're splotchy because they have bows on them. Do you see the bow? It's literally a bow with 2 strings. Look. This right here, down here, literally looks like a bow when you're looking at it from the front. Like, look, there's little bows on these petunias. Do you see the bow? It's a perfect little bow. Anyway, these petunias, I told Alex, I was like, oh, I'm going to do this on purpose, and they are going to be called Tied with a Bow or something like that. Isn't that fun? Ribbon petunias. A satin bow. You know, there's something there. I don't know what it is, but there's something there. I'm not a doctor, but if you ask me. Wow, so wild. Yeah, and it just is something that happened. Okay. Sorry. Just, you know, normal stuff. Okay, so that was, I just wanted you to see that. A botunia, yeah. A ribbon petunia. Okay, so if we're gonna do like a ribbon, let's just start somewhere. Okay. Sorry, I'm dealing with a friend. Dealing with some... Okay, hold on, I have to, watercolor is time sensitive, Laura. Focus on what you're doing. You're so cute. You're so cute, Beelzebub. Okay, I'm just doing a shape right now. Read up a few. If you sing, hold on. S is sing a song, U is understand a song, M is for murder a squirrel, etc. Oh, okay. Well, definitely murder all the squirrels with peace and love. I don't want any more squirrels in my yard. But I can't stop them because, say it with me, it's animal baby season. I almost said it's squirrel baby season, but it's all the animals are having their babies, and that's super great for them, and I'm so happy for them. But I really wish they could also keep those babies out of my yard. They're like, let me teach you how to dig, child. Let's go into Laura's garden. It's a perfect place to learn. You know? Okay, I'm gonna get a little bit of orange to go in there. I'm gonna do the bottom in orange for my shadowies. More orange. Okay, so I've done like a nice orange situation. Now I'm going to take water and I'm going to just paint it across the middle of this yellow so that I've got some bleeding that'll start to happen. And then what should I do for the top? I did orange for the bottom, orange, yellow. I could do green, but that feels like I don't really want to do that yet. So instead, let's just get more of this lovely red and make us a darker orange with it. And I'm making a really wet, loose paint. And then I'm going to go back on that bottom section with my loose, wet, red, orange paint. Now I want to get back into yellow, but I don't want there to be green in it, so I just have to clean off my little section of paint here. It's a nice yellow. Okay, we're getting yellow and red. I don't know. Those are the two. That's the title. The title card is yellow and red. Get me some more of my darker orangey color. Okay. Okay. So there, our title card feels okay. Almost. A little more red down here, I think. Do you want me to set up the second tripod so you can see a little bit better from above? Or do you just want to chat and not really super care about what we're painting? Because that's fine too. Okay, so red and orange, that's our starting place. That'll be our title, bucket list. And now we're going to need space for like an actual list of things we want to do this summer. And I kind of want those things to be like safely covered out of the way, or at least like labeled for myself. Okay, so the items in the bucket list. Popular. Oh my god, stop. Okay, cool. The maintenance people will be here shortly. Okay, so maybe what I can do is I can tape lines for where I put my bucket list items. You know? How many bucket list items can I even have, really? If this paper rips when I pull the tape off, I'm gonna be so displeased. Actually, it's probably a good idea to put the birds away. Okay, birds, bedtime. Bedtime. Good girl. Your turn, Gary. Bedtime. Bedtime. Strangers are coming over. Bedtime. Good birds. Okay, Toby. Strangers are going to be coming over in a minute, so I'm just going to let you outside. Out! Come on, Toby. Outside. Good boy. Outside. Toby is outside. There's animals. There's birds. They will yell when they see you, but they're not dangerous. Okay. There's a chihuahua who I put outside just for a minute so that when you come in, you're already here when he comes back. He's not dangerous. He only has 8 teeth. Okay. And there's a cat that you won't see. I like animals. No worries. Okay. It's the room that you can see from here. Okay. And it's the washing machine. Okay. You don't need me to point that one out, right? What's going on with it? Oh, sorry. It's walking away when it's finishing. Is it doing it sometimes? Every time. Wow. And if there's anything heavy, like bedding, absolutely, it'll try and leave. It's on a platform, it'll almost leave the platform. But even if it's like a medium-sized load of like shirts, it'll still wander away. Anything else you notice? Come on. Thanks. Come on, Toby. What? It's okay. You leave him alone. You're already late. He's already here. He's in the home. You're barking at, he's downstairs. Come here. You're such a goober. He's already in the home. He has arrived. He's here. You don't have to do anything at all. I know, it's so exciting to have strangers in the home, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What will you do about it? Is that so? Is that your opinion? Whoa! Is that your opinion on the matter? This is my guard dog. Nope. Be so nice. Be so nice to strangers. This is my very friendly Chihuahua, can't you tell? Hi. Nope, nope, you're stuck with me for now. This is how, what do you got the shakes for? Are you scared now? No, not on my table. In case you looked away for a minute, here's my guard dog on guard. Don't have to be scared. It's okay. You don't have to do anything, Tobe. All right. How many? Toby! No. No. You leave that poor man alone. He's just doing his job and you are gonna make it hard. Come here, Toby. Come here. You leave him alone. Okay, so like this in my head is like 4. Toby. He is ferocious. It's what we all say. Ferocious Toby. All 8 of his teeth are going to... What? I feel like if he bit with his full strength of a bite, he would lose teeth rather than biting you. Not that he would bite. He would never do such a thing. Okay, so I'm thinking if these are where I'm putting my whatchamacallits, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's say 8. That gives us room for 16 summer bucket list items. That's gotta be enough, right? 16 items. It should be. Or do you think we should do 20? 20 bullet point spaces? They're not perfectly spaced. Don't worry about that though. I'm so excited to have my washing machine fixed. Our washing machine like wanders away while it's doing laundry. It just like walks away. All right, so here are the lines-ish for my Jesus, Laura, for my summer bucket list. So I'm going to do this as, I think, a green and what? Maybe I'll do purple and yellow. Yellow and red and then yellow and purple. That sounds fun. We can do like a bright sort of fuchsia color mixed up. And then I can a little more of that, dab off the water, and then we could just paint the space in between the lines. This nice fuchsia. And this we can pull the tape off pretty soon, I think. I think it'll be kind of cool. Toby, come here, Tobe. Don't you bother him, Toby.
Okay, I'm gonna come through if that's okay.
Yep, that's okay. You will get barked at, but Toby, you can relax. Toby! Mr. Man! You need to be more neutral when people arrive. There's no one ever here to hurt you. Your doggy smells on it? Oh my god.
Protect the
He's
fan.
a very protective boy. Toby. It may stop by the time you leave. You can just walk or ignore it. Okay, cool. Toby! What are you even talking like that for? Chihuahuas do not act like this except with strangers, just so you know. They're very quiet and very loving and very sweet. And then strangers come and they become so mean and ferocious. But they're really not. Yeah, but he's not. He's so sweet.
Right now.
And he's so smart. Okay.
So I'm gonna run to the truck.
Yeah. Jeez Louise. And to think, next week is Toby's Gotcha Day anniversary. It's been a quick year, eh? Totally. Alex and I were talking about that, I don't know, last night or the night before. We were talking about that we've now had Toby just a year. I mean, it's under a year currently, but like it's just about a year since we got our sweet, beautiful boy Toby. And I'm so happy we did. He's the best. Yeah, he's a very ferocious protector. I appreciate when people come into the house and they're like, your dog, it's fine. Don't worry about him. He's just like that. I understand. When people understand. I always feel like I have to be like, he's not like this. But he is. He's just not, it's not a bad thing. He's like this, but it's okay with us. Sorry, my dog is vicious, but it's because he's 4 pounds. When you're 4 pounds, sometimes you become a little bit more vicious than you need to be. He's like running from the front of the house to the back of the house, waiting for this man to come back so that he can give him a piece of his mind. All right. That looks good for my little lines. Now I can pull it off. And hopefully we don't end up peeling off paper. And we'll have Toby. Come here, Toby. No, come here. No. Got him. He's allowed to be here.
These birds aren't squawking.
No, they're not. That means you don't have a scary disposition because they always do a big
Oh, yeah.
squawk when people come.
How you doing?
Good, yeah.
Good, thanks.
It means you don't set off their scary. That's their outside cage. That's why it's all messy. They go usually outside with us whenever we're out.
Nice. They fly around the house a lot too.
Yeah, usually they're free flying.
Cool.
So I guess to explain to you.
Yeah.
Things over here.
Yeah. These machines are prone to become I'm gonna grease the suspension rod. Okay. Grease them more forgiving. Won't level it. And the advice with these is to check out big loads or small loads are a problem.
Oh, okay.
Filling that tub up halfway is the sweet spot that
Okay, good to know.
Yeah.
Cool, we'll try that.
Yeah, it won't be long here.
Okay, thank you.
Could you put Toby in the bedroom for me?
In the bedroom?
Yeah, just until he's gone. I don't want him to be chasing him. He like launched at him.
You know, strangers.
Yeah, he's keeping
He's
us
gonna bark
safe.
though.
That's okay. It'll be like muted.
My room.
He'll only be there. Okay, well with the door closed.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want him to not feel stressed, because he's gonna be walking back and forth.
It's okay.
Our Toby's gotcha anniversary is next week.
It's what?
Next week.
A what anniversary?
Gotcha?
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's when we got him.
Oh.
A gotcha-versary. Okay, so I'm pulling the tape.
Just let me know when they're coming.
Yep. So I am pulling off the line tape so that we can have some nice clean paint lines to follow. Hopefully that will look cute when we get doing what we're doing. I don't know if this is working. I honestly don't know. Looking at it, I don't know how I feel. Like 1, 2, you know? Okay, so now let's try getting some greenery in. You know me, I love my greenery. Okay, and I think I'm gonna start with obviously the lightest green, and I'll probably mix it in with some yellow. Poor Toby. Toby, no. Lie down. Okay. If this is our middle, and we want to have a plant to break off part 1 and part 2. Toby, no. No. Lie down, Toby. Go lie down. Okay. I'm trying to make it so that I have 2 columns, but I want the divide to be a growing plant. You're already out, Beelzebub. Okay, so if that's like our plant. Okay. No, you're so good. Toby, relax. Just lie down. It's gonna be 15 minutes. You're fine. He's not fine. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Michelle. Hair looks good. Thank you. She's got a new hair color. Hey there, Kawa. Good morning. Toby. is just absolutely traumatized being kept from me for 3 to 5 minutes. If you don't want a Velcro dog, if you don't want a dog that will absolutely perish without you, don't get a Chihuahua. He's literally just whimpering. Toby, no. Go lie down. Poor baby. He's okay. He's not in any danger. He's not in any pain. He's not in any trouble. He just has a lot of feelings. I'm just painting a plant down the middle. Go lie down, Toby. I know he wants out, babies, but he can't, and neither can you right now. No, you're so good. Your room looks different. Where's the fireplace? The fireplace is right here. There's just fewer plants in the room than there usually is because they've all gone outside for summer. Yeah, there's somebody out there. But you can't come out right now, Beelzebub. No, Toby. No. I hear him, Beelzebub. I hear him. Toby, just relax. It's not that big of a deal. You're not in any drama. Beelzebub. I can't let him out right now. I love how the birds are like, he obviously needs to go out. Sorry, Beelzebub. Not now, currently. Okay. So I've got my plant, sort of. It's very bright. Oh, it's probably because it's dealing with my hair color. My hair has too much color to handle, for it to handle right now. Okay. Now I'm gonna take blue, like a super dark blue. Dark and bright, I think. I don't think so. I'm gonna use the blue just to make the main branches. No, Toby. A little bit darker. Just so you know, Toby does not usually get such stern talkings to. It's pretty much only if people come over, because he's allowed to make whatever noises he makes most of the time. But when we have people here to help with the house, he's always concerned. Okay, there's my little plant. Now we're gonna do some leaves, and I think I'll start with like a bright yellow and maybe a shorter. Toby! That's not very well-behaved dog attitude, Toby. Okay. Beelzebub. Now we're all just being crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with a yellow for my leaves to begin. Am I? Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm not doing that. Maybe that won't work. It's not dark enough. My poor dog, he's just crying. His poor heartbroken doggy soul. So I kind of hate this. Am I allowed to start over? I hate the lines and I hate the plant. And I don't know what else I can do to fix it. What do we think? It is very bright. Yep, it is very bright. There's a lot. It's gonna fade though, don't worry. I need your help with this. How can I fix it? More leaves probably will help. Mwah. No, thank you. You give me a kiss. No, you give me a kiss. Mwah. Thank you, baby. Kiss. Kiss. No, you give me a kiss. You say, mwah. Nope. No, you do it. No. Kiss. Thank you, baby. Mwah. Kiss. No, you're the one who has to do the kiss when I say kiss. I say kiss and you go, That's right, good bird. I go, good bird. Good bird. Good bird. Thank you. No more thanks. Okay. Can I have a kiss? Can I have a kiss? No, you have to do it. I don't know how to improve this. I don't know exactly what I've done wrong, but I'm missing something key. If you can see what it is, please let me know. Oh. All right. Well, Toby, you can relax. He's gone. You've a little bit late on that train. I know. Wasn't that exciting? My poor Toblerone. He just has a hard time being, look there, he needs a big drink. That was a lot. Having that guy in here for however long, 20 minutes, half an hour. I guess we're doing a hedge. I guess it's just a hedge that is between the two lists. Thanks, baby.
This guy, man. Can you open these guys?
Yeah.
What are you running for?
He's here
Look,
to help.
there's nobody there.
Maybe.
Look, go look. See? Nobody. Silly.
He's here to protect.
Did he hear what he said?
Yeah.
Halfway?
Halfway full, not little loads, not big loads. And that's just how it works, actually. That's
Yeah.
a feature.
He said about these specific models. That's their feature.
And I was like, oh, it didn't used to do that.
Yep.
And he was like, yeah, lots of people complain about it. I was like, okay.
Sucks to suck.
It's starting to turn into something that I hate less now. That's good. Who knew adding some purple leaves was going to be what it took? Okay, what other color leaf? I think more dark blue is probably a good idea. Okay. Well, we've created some kind of large plant, so that seems like a good move, right? I don't know what to wear today. I was thinking of wearing a dress, but it might rain, so now I'm like, do I really want that? I also don't know what this item that we're currently painting actually is. I don't know what kind of plant it is. Maybe it's like ivy on a wall. And this is a trellis. That's possible. Like I could draw out a trellis behind this. I think that could work. I'm gonna get some muddier brown color for the trellis. Lay a blanket on the ground. Okay, so if this is on a trellis, how does a trellis look? A trellis will have a top line going across. Do we want it to be a lattice? I am late to comment, but asparagus is my favorite vegetable. That's okay that you're late to comment. Asparagus is one of my favorite vegetables also, because it is so tasty and seasonal. Okay, so if that's the top of our trellis and this is the bottom of our trellis, that's good. The bottom can have a little bit more color and thickness. And then I feel like we should do soft lines on a diagonal. But is that a bad idea and we should just do up and down for the trellis? Will it be too complicated or too busy? Okay, this part I think I want to do with a thicker paintbrush but thinner paint. Okay, line number 1. Yesterday I made a broccoli salad with garbanzo beans. Ooh, for protein. It's delicious. Sure sounds good. I'm making a trellis. It's just, it's going great. Let's see, I don't eat much meat. It's too expensive. I don't care much for it anyway. Totally. It's so expensive right now. And Alex and I love hamburgers. Have you bought hamburgers this year? It's gonna be sticker shock if you haven't. Be prepared to be feeling absolutely broke, boy. Because when we went and shopped for burgers, I know in my heart that a box of hamburgers used to be $8.99. And I know I'm being a boomer, being like, when I was young, hamburgers were cheaper, but it's not even when I was young. This was when COVID started. We moved from Toronto to our farm in Stony Creek right before the beginning of COVID. So right before COVID started, it was $8.99 for a pack of 8 just burgers, just basic burgers. And now it is $23.99 regular price for the same pack of burgers, on sale for 18 bucks. And like, probably that's what the price of beef should be. I get that, but it hasn't been that. So getting that type of sticker shock is rough. Okay, so there's trellis part 1. And now we gotta do the other way. Should I just do the lines? Yes. Don't risk it for a biscuit. Okay, let's see. Excuse me. I'll just burp into a microphone. Classy Laura stuff. Simple trellis. Nothing fancy, just something to help hold up our plants. To hold our plans, get it? Because it's our summer's bucket list. So funny, so clever, so smart. My sister's family are meat eaters. It's too much. It's definitely very expensive. I will say I eat meat, but I won't buy it regular price anymore, that's for sure. Like regular price meat. You know what we eat a lot more of now than we ever have is fish. The price of trout has been, it's obviously gone up just like everything, but it's a little bit less offensive. Like the increase doesn't seem to bug me. Maybe it doesn't bug me because I wasn't eating it before, so I'm not seeing the price increase as badly as I am for like beef and chicken. The price of chicken now is like, again, probably it makes sense for like the fact that you're killing an animal to eat, you know? So like, as much as I'm mad about the price, it's like, the price probably should have always been expensive for meat because we have to kill animals to do it. But like at the same time, it hasn't always been expensive. So I want to eat my tasty animals. I want to eat my tasty animals for low prices. Love trout. Me too. I love trout. Okay, now we've got a scaffold or trellis or whatever. And now it's a little bit busier than maybe I would have wanted, but I already did it, so we're gonna just go ahead and go with it. And now I'm gonna thicken my trellis without the ruler. So it's some kind of climbing plant. trellis climbing up a plant, summer bucket list. Feels a little busy for me right now. But that's fine, we're just gonna be okay with that. Busyness does not equal bad. Oh, I hate it. I hate what it looks like and I hate how it feels. But I don't know what to do to fix it. I don't know what to do. Maybe I need to fill it out first and then do a painting? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. There is nothing grounding it. I agree with you. And I don't know what to do that, but I do know that I don't like it and I'm not having a good time. So I'm stopping this. I'll give this piece of paper to Julia and she'll figure out what to do with it. But here's how far I got on that page. There's a thing climbing a trellis, but the trellis doesn't look like a real trellis and it looks like it looks wrong. Something about it is wrong. How do we lose a like? Click the like button. What are you doing? Okay, what could we paint for a bucket list? And what would I want on my bucket list? On my page. I feel like a bucket list is going to require writing. So since we know that about it, we should have empty space for writing. But I feel like I just want to make a painting. Summer bucket list. What's the vibe? What are we doing on our summer bucket list? I mean, we could just go ahead and just paint a whole new thing without any rules. I forgot. You forgot about the summer bucket list? Rude. What do you think you're doing here? Coming in here, not even remembering about the summer bucket list. I'm joking, obviously. Okay. Oh, I'm thinking about there. Should you title it Dear Liza? Lol, get it? Ha! There's a hole in my bucket. Dear Liza, dear Liza. Hit the like button. Oh, sorry. I forgot. That's okay, Michelle. Thank you for clicking it after. Okay, here. How about this instead? We do a nice green line at the bottom. Beautiful. Then we dip into some beautiful yellow. Give it a quick mixeroo. I know what we can do. This will make me feel better. Hold on. We'll take my big brush, my big beautiful brush, and we'll get a little yellow. And then we'll just do this along the bottom. You know? The yellow brush. It's here for us. Or the big brush, I guess, not the yellow brush. Okay, and then I'm just gonna use the water to spread everything up on my page. Now my page is nice and wet, which is good. We want a nice wet, shiny paper. And then once we have a nice wet and shiny paper, now I can start adding paint that's meant to bleed. We want to bleed the paint here. This is a bloody paint zone. And what color do we want bleeding down here? Probably we would want green, because everybody loves green. So So I'll do green like this, and then I'll get a different color green, and I'll do that right here. Then I'll get another color green with lots of water, and we'll do that on this side. And then I'll get a real dark green, put it right here. Then maybe some blue, that there, and maybe a blue right there. And then a more obvious bright green. Okay, and then I need more yellow. Everybody loves yellow. Okay. And then maybe like a lighter blue. Some water. And I could put the blues. More yellow. And some of this. Okay. And I think more of this type of a green. And hopefully the way it spreads is how I'm hoping. Cool. My fur babies were asking for second breakfast. You gotta do what you gotta do. Fur babies are always the priority, and I understand. Okay, so now I want to take some paint, still green, but this time with very little water, and I want to just do dots on the wet paper in green. You guys are already out. I'll do the same thing with the turquoise color. Okay, this is looking cool. I'm liking this. Feeling better about it than the other one. Okay, and now I've done yellow and green. I feel like I need some red to be used as a shadowy color. Okay, I feel like we could use some dark blue here. Yeah, this is more like what I wanted to see. I wanted to see more abstract vibes. Okay, that's good. I need to make a muddier green. Still dark, but a little bit more muddy. Might even add a little red into it just to make sure it's extra murky. Cool. A little more green in there, a little more green in there. There, that's the kind of murky green I'm looking for. Here, I'll show you. Kind of like an army green. but a little bit more, I don't know. It's got murkiness to it. So right now I'm not doing leaves yet, like I'm not adding shape, just some color. But I think that's probably good as my base. Seems pretty good. Okay, now I want to take a little bit of my blue and a little bit of my green, mix it up, and I want to see now. I guess I should wait a little bit longer for the paint to dry a bit more. But I also want like more. There, that's what I want. Oh, the paper's no longer wet. Or wet enough, I guess, is the correct. Okay. Summer bucket list, starting to look very cute. Okay, so that's the bottom. And I feel pretty good about how that looks. Now, the part where we're doing the bucket list, I feel like I can do two like blurbs, and I feel like they could be pink. Or maybe we go for fuchsia because I really like fuchsia, and then we can mix in the fluorescent pink with the fuchsia. Make a nice little spot for our paint. Good. Wash out our paintbrush and absorb. Drip extra water out, and then we can do okay. Hey, Beelzebub, why are you doing it like that? Okay, good. We got a nice little spot for blurbs for the plan, and then I'm gonna get that fuchsia, and I think I need to mix it with something because it's too fuchsia and I need to have pink involved. Mix that up, and then you're so good. I can just do the edge. No, thank you. Hi. No, you're so good. Last night while I was doing my yoga, I did it in here. And all the lights were off because the birds were already sleeping and they were just practicing talking to each other. And I kept hearing, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, babies. Hi, babies, good morning. And I was like, they're practicing for tomorrow. It was very cute. I can't wait for the day they sing along with the jingle. I will be shocked when that happens because I don't practice with them intentionally. So when that eventually does happen, it will be something they taught themselves, which is always the most fun, in my opinion, when the birds teach themselves something, because then they love hearing it and they love singing along. Like when I taught them, it made them so excited, and now when they do it, it's because they're so excited. You know? No, you come here and go, no thank you. Okay, let's see what we got happening in here. Are you still wet? Yes, okay. So, you're good. Good bird. You're a good bird. Hi, baby. All right, we've got our bubble for our bucket list bubble, if you will. I kind of want to make it even bigger still, though. I want to just extend it out. Maybe I can blend it out. Get it looking a little bit more blendy. Anyway, we also need to name those baby skunks. Just so you know. There are 3 baby skunks that need names, and a mama skunk that we can also name. Okay, so now we've got a pink blurb in the middle, and I want to add more to it. So I want to add some red, and some yellow, and some more fuchsia, and some blue, and some super hot pink. Oh, that's not very hot pink. Okay, now my brush is wet, and I will start with the lightest color. And then I can just move around and give everybody a blend. It's getting worse. I'm making it worse. The blue, not a good choice. But we've already gotten ourselves here. So now we have to get ourselves out of here. And the only way we can do that is by adding more paint. Because you cannot take away paint. Unfortunately. And I like this yellow. So let's do that as our top. Yellow. And then we can get more fuchsia. Cool. Our bubble looks like it's bubbling. I don't know. At least there's something. Gives us an idea. Gives us something to work with. It's been so long since I've gone to a wedding, guys. I'm getting nervous. It's still like 2 weeks away, or a week away. It's soonish, and I'm nervous. Cool. I feel like I'm not really in the mood to paint. It's only 11:30. We have half an hour left. What can we do for half an hour? Here's how my painting is. It's not working. I don't have the inspiration right now. Sorry. We're gonna have to try another time to come up with that, or I'll just paint it on my own time and then I'll show it to you and share it with you in Discord. Love that Discord. Okay, do we have any plants left in here? Nope, can't water anything with that. Close up our paints and get some crochet work out, shall we? Shall we? Shall we to the drawing room? I think I'm in the drawing room, actually. I'm in the room with the fireplace. Okay. Good, gorgeous, beautiful, nailed it. We did our best. We're gonna do such a good painting eventually. I actually have on my bucket list is to paint. And I'm going to reignite my goal to paint every day of summer. Because I think I can do every day of summer. My plan was every day of 2026. And we fully have missed that lots of times. But every day of summer I could probably do. Okay, now what I need your help with is deciding, am I going to bring a crochet project or am I going to start a new knitting project today for the Stitch and Bitch? The other option, do I bring the crochet cat bed? That feels lame. It's not lame. I know it's not. It feels lame to bring to a Stitch and Bitch a cat bed. I want to bring something cool, but I don't have anything cool to start. So I could work on this sweater. That will work. You know? Knitting just looks so cool. But I have nothing to knit for currently. Okay, let's see. So I have one of my body pieces. And I have one of my sleeves. I could bring the second sleeve. I don't really want to have to think very much though. So the Stitch and Bitch is at the game. Yeah, it's a Stitch and Pitch. I didn't understand. It's actually at the game. So I'm going to a Blue Jays game. And yeah, I don't know what to bring. What yarn do I have that I could start a knit project on? So the stitching bitch, yeah. If I were to knit something right now, what would it be? It's like I feel like I want to do it on naturally dyed yarn, but like that's probably unnecessary. That would have been fun, but would only be crochet for me. Well, it is, you can bring crochet. I just, my friend said that it was going to be a lot of knitting people. Sorry, I just found a hangnail on myself. Cool. Or a cross stitch if I had something going. Oh, cross stitch would be fun. Okay, let's think of what. Yo, mate, love your stream. I couldn't stay long, I'm driving, but I like to watch your next stream with friends. Let's connect on Discord. Well, hello. Come to my live streams Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9 a.m. till 12 p.m. I'm always here on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. So, welcome. Sorry, I'm looking at my yarn, and I'm trying to see if any of it inspires me right now. But none of it is. Yeah? What do you think? And I don't have enough time to get enough stitches in on a knit project to make it look like I know what I'm doing. So I don't know. I guess that I'm going to crochet the sleeve. I mean, it's a baseball game. I'm not gonna get a lot done, realistically, right? Oops. Let's see. I have blue. Then I'm gonna have yellow. And then I'm gonna have confetti. And then, do I have more yellow? No, that's it. That's the last of my yellow. Okay, cool. So that's not ideal. It's fine. We're gonna make it work. We're gonna get rid of some of this yarn. And we're gonna make it work. How did you learn about this get-together? My friend texted me and said, hey, do you want to go to a knit and crochet thing 3 months from now? And I said, okay. And then a few weeks ago she said, hey, don't forget, mark it on your calendar. We're going to that thing. And I said, okay. And she said, it's a stitch and bitch. And I said, okay. And then she said, it's a stitch and pitch. And I said, okay. And then she said, it's because the Blue Jays game. We watch the game and hang out. Still, I'm thinking at this point that it's we're watching at a bar or something. Yeah, I found out quite recently, in fact, that it is not the case. That in fact we are going to a physical game. Do they do it often? I don't know. I've never done it before. So I will let you know if it's something, if I go and it feels like a tiny in-group and feels like a place that everyone there's been doing it for a long time, then I'll let you know. And if it feels like a super inviting place, I'll let you know. And maybe we can try and get a group together. I mean, Candace, it would probably just be you and me, but like maybe there's somebody else who lives in our area who might want to go to a Blue Jays game. Seems like fun, don't you think? Well, I do. How much could I possibly get done during a baseball game? How long is a baseball game? Like, what time am I gonna get home? It doesn't start until 7 p.m. I don't know what they think that we're doing here, but they think that we are people who stay up late, and I am not that person. Well, we sure are the coolest ones. That's a fact. Do 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 do. Please hold. No. Late. pretty late. Yeah. Who starts a game if it's gonna be bedtime when we finish? And then I still have to take a train home? What about me? Poor me. Oh wow. Just need a little more. Oops. Ah! A little more yardy. Oh, here. And then I can call it. That should be enough, right? Green, yellow, yeah, right? Let's see how many we can count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That has 3, that has 2. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Perfect. 15 is a great number of rows, I think. And then we'll cut you here. Should you take the poster that says LML just in case they put you on TV? I'll just wear my silver play button. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, self-advertising would be a good idea, Candace. All right, and now I've got this little ball of yarn, this little ball of yarn. I'm gonna let it sharn. Should I just keep them as 3 separate tiny balls, or should I wind them all together? I'll wind them all together. Good idea. That would have been a smart idea though, Candace, to get a last minute Laura thing. Like a stamp. Ooh, that's not a bad idea. We have a stamp, right, Alex?
Alright.
I have a stamp.
Maybe. For what?
Well, if I wrote last minute Laura
Yeah.
on the stamp,
Yeah.
I could stamp it on people so that they can look me up later.
Where?
Like on their hand.
Oh yeah, I guess. I think that's what it has.
I think it has. Yeah, it might.
Maybe not, I'm not sure.
I'm full of good thinking.
Or just tell them to go to last minute to see it.
Yeah, but they have to look it up at that moment then, and nobody does. They go, okay, what's it called? Okay, cool, I'll check it out later. Whereas if I can stamp it on them, or on their something, you know, then they have a physical thing to remember. Because last minute Laura, you think it's easy to remember, but
Oh, here, I'll just pull up your phone for you.
yeah, I don't want to talk to people that long. Have you met me? I'm wary of strangers, Alex. Cool. Or in case you get put on the Jumbotron. Yeah, exactly. What if I become Jumbotron famous? Okay, let me just make a small ball of this because I don't need very much. Just enough for 2 rows. I don't even know what I'm gonna wear or what bag I'm gonna wear. It's a hard life. Oh. Good morning, kind soul. Hope you're doing well. Hello, I'm doing well. I am winding a ball of yarn, so it could be worse. I don't think I need a very big ball of yarn. Just a couple more winds and we should be there. And I think that's the last color I'll need. If I run out of yarn on my project, will I be sad about it? Yes, I will. So what I'll do is I will get another color. Bada boom, bada bing, no problem. Oh, this is actually a color I could use. I still have a good amount of teal, so I could use teal. True. I had a basket of tangled yarn to untangle. It's a horrible experience. Totally. I'm in the Twitch chat, by the way, for my YouTube chat, people saying, who are you talking to? I am on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9 a.m. till 12 p.m. Feel free to join us. One of us. Become one of us. It's probably a good enough amount of yarn. Gives me some wiggle room. By the way, I'm Last Minute Laura. I live stream and I put out crochet tutorials. I also put out natural dye tutorials and other really cool types of tutorials. Knitting sometimes. Your project is beautiful. Wow, your project is beautiful. Such beautiful colors. Thank you. It was yarns that I had and decided would make a interesting choice. This is my interesting choice. Thank you. Okay, how many are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 15 yellow, 8 something, and then purple. Do we have enough purple to do both sleeves? Unclear, but probably. So let's bring purple. You know what? We'd rather bring less. Less is more. So I'm gonna just take a picture of my sweater so I can see how many rows for the pattern. Good. Now I don't need this because that'll be too much to bring because I have to carry it. Okay, so we will have sleeve number 1 and sleeve number 2 just in case we end up finishing or catching up on sleeve number 2. Then we will have our yellow yarn. Good. Why are you unwinding? There. So yellow yarn with project. Next to project, speckled purple. Do we need more pink? We might need more pink. But I don't really want too much of it, so I'm gonna just take a little. Excuse me. I'm calling this pink because to me it looks pink, but it also is orange. Because when you compare it to the color of my hair, it's definitely orange, but when you compare it to orange, it's pink. Excuse me. Oh, by the way, subscribe if you're new, and follow if you're new on Twitch. 31 followers! We got a new follower today! Twitch, I'm brand new at. I'm just starting up. Beginning to collect followers, but we have 31.
Good job.
Thank you. We started off with 0, so.
With 1 actually.
Thank you. You're my number 1.
Yeah. Little by little.
Day by day, I get better and better in every way.
Yeah. How's Facebook's chat?
I don't leave Facebook chat open because no one ever chats in
Oh,
it.
okay,
It's
fair
right
enough.
here.
Cool.
Even if there's people watching on Facebook, nobody chats.
That's okay.
It's okay.
Nice. I was just wondering.
Thanks for wondering. You're wonderful. I think I might go early since they're gone already. I was gonna wait until after they were gone, thinking they'd be there a long time.
Well, I ain't free till later, so
Yeah,
not much I can do.
I could just walk there
Yeah.
to the train. It's not far.
Well, let's see when the departure is. Oh. Never mind.
You can just swipe up.
It's okay.
I want to undo something.
You ain't gonna undo nothing.
These days.
Kids these days. Okay, that'll do. Okay. Good, good, good. Yellow and teal. There. All the colors I'll need. Right? I don't have any other colors sneaking in that I'm not seeing.
So don't
Good.
say it, but those are your
Options?
yeah. Just so you know. Okay.
Yeah. I gotta go. Bye, guys. Love you.
Oh, okay.
See you next time. Have a great rest. Oops, not that. Have a great rest.